Luc Bouchard with Solvac Life Coaching Services. I've been allowed to... getting a little punchy now. We're going to let it run. I've been a life skills coach for 22 years, and I specialize in men's issues and breaking out dessert right before we do the final one. And that's what's going on, and we're having a hard time focusing because it's really good dessert. Welcome. This is our interview days, and I'm interviewing Kevin. Welcome, Kevin.
Thank you for having me.
And Kevin and I have been good friends for about a year now, and I'm blessed to have him in my life. And Kevin, as I normally do, I ask guys talk about what they do for work. And what's your industry, and what do you do?
I'm a motorcycle mechanic. Work mainly in Harley-Davidsons, and rather enjoyed it. Sort of fell into my lap. I was working on bikes anyway, so decided I was out of a job one day and decided, well, let's try this out and
decided to do that.
See how it works, and it's been that way ever since. So yeah. So.
Did you actually think when did you think you'd want to be motorcycle repairman? Like,
I didn't know. I was actually doing camera work before that. I was working in a local community television station.
Right.
And they laid me off.
Okay. And
then I went through a few with unemployment or EI, employment insurance.
Yeah.
And didn't really bring up anything that was satisfactory, so I decided I was working on my own bikes anyway, so I went to the guy I bought the bike off of, who started me out on it anyway, and the rest is history. So yeah.
Okay. You work primarily with men?
Yes.
There are women who are mechanics?
There are very few, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
How do women survive in that? How do they work in that field? How do you find their disposition when it comes to working with other guys in a shop?
Well, I can only speak for the one lady that was there, and she was good. She got along with the guys really well.
Okay.
She had a lot to learn, and I don't know whether. I think if she could have held on and really got into it a lot deeper, she would have done all right.
Okay.
But as far as getting along with everybody in the shop and going for it, she was good. She was really good, yeah.
How do you find wow. Working with guys, how is that for you? How do you see that? Like,
I get along with, I'm blessed to be able to get along with almost anybody.
Right.
I'm personable in the workplace. I tend to like to get along. I get to know who I'm working with a little bit. I watch their mannerisms, and they're guys.
Right.
And I don't necessarily like what's going on in the shop sometimes, the talk and stuff like that, but that's okay. I can deal with that. It's better to have a harmonious workplace than to start picking at toothpicks or yeah.
But you have told me at times there's some comments that are off base or that you find not okay, and that you have made comments about that, haven't you?
Yeah, I have made comments about that.
And do you find that they stop after that?
When they get to know me, it sort of finds another balance in the place. Okay. It still goes on, but they don't do it around me as much.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. So mind you, I'm in my own little space though too. So
right, you kind of hear it.
Yeah. So
do you find there's a lot of disparaging comments about women and just how they kind of, because that's a bit of a stereotype, but
it's the stereotype thing you're talking about. It's not anything that's okay. On one hand, yes, it is. On the other hand, it's just guys yakking off.
Right.
And,
okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
When it comes to guys being in relationships with women, what do you think gets in their way of them having successful relationships with women?
I think how do you say that? Lack of communication, I think, shutting down.
Okay.
Not speaking about what your needs are, I think, and not listening to what your partner's needs are as well too.
So being egocentric?
Yeah, I think that's probably, yeah.
Okay. And so it's really about me and not really thinking about anyone else.
Yeah, I think that's a lot of it too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, I think those are pretty much my questions. We have some dessert to get to. So, okay. Luc Bouchard with Solvac Life Coaching Services. I've been a certified life skills coach for 22 years, and I enjoy dessert, just like Kevin does. So we will talk to you later. Thanks a lot, Kevin, for coming out.
Thank you for having me.
Okay. Bye now.